Amos chapter 2 and verse 6 says, Thus saith Yahuwah, for 3 transgressions of Israel, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they sold the righteous for silver, and the poor for a pair of shoes. That's dishonor. It's dishonorable. That pant after the dust of the earth on the head of the poor, and turn aside the way of the meek or the humble. And a man and his father will go into the same maid to profane my holy name. So look at that. That's all stuff that we read about, all stuff to profane his name. Other gods, being of the world. You know, and these works here by a man and his father going into the same maid. You know, that dishonors his name. And they lay themselves down upon the clothes laid pledged by every altar, and they drink the wine of the condemned in the house of their Elohim. So the wine of the condemned is in the house of their Elohim. So they serving somebody else. They're serving another Elohim, not the one who created and who brought them out from the land of Egypt. That's how you profane his name. You know, he said, every day my name is blasphemed through you. So doing these works bring this honor to his name. Now we're going to end this off with no, we're going to read Psalms 23. And this is something people read every day and don't know what it means. Don't know what he's talking about. It's like vainly repeated. Nobody can break that down.
This is the one they read at every funeral.
Yeah. Psalms 23:1. Yah is my shepherd, I shall not want. I shall not lack. Revelation 7. He said, I shall not lack. I shall not want for anything, because he's my shepherd. And we got to think about, again, that proverb saying, I'll lead in the way of righteousness. Proverbs chapter 8. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them into living fountains of waters. And Elohim shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. This is where he's going to lead you to. He say, I lead in the way of righteousness, into the paths of peace. You know, we call Jerusalem the land of his rest. That's his rest, where he calls the weary to be refreshed. Right? And this talking about all the white robes. He asks, who are these people with white robes? He said, these are they which came out of great tribulation and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. So this not meaning an outward washing of a robe. You're covering in your garments. It says something about I can't remember. I can remember the last part. It says, lest they walk naked and they see your shame. So if you're in the, you're being judged, and your shame is going to appear from departing from the good way which he have commanded you. That brings shame. 2. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. The Lamb will lead you to fountains of living waters, right? That's what we just read. He restoreth my soul. I mean, he gonna bring you from that grave. He gonna raise you up from the grave. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Because he won't let his name be polluted. He does this for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. So that table, the marriage supper of the Lamb, prepare the table for him in the midst of his enemies. You know, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yahuwah forever. Where is his house? In Jerusalem. New Jerusalem coming down out of heaven. So he's going to come down and situate on his holy hill or his holy mountain. That's what this is what these things mean. This is why you got to go back into this to the Old Testament, quote unquote the Old Testament. I hate calling it that, but it's all the law and the prophets. You got to go back and you got to know what these things mean and where these things are coming from and what they're talking about. What is the New Testament testifying of? It's testifying of the Old Testament.